So I've just been watching the Middlesbrough programme, which is about the police and basically how rather eventful it is in the town. So the average on the documentary, it said is Middlesbrough has something like 77 knife incidents a month. So it's the second highest in Great Britain for knife problems, and it is the what was it? Get it right. So the not roughest. So it's basically the worst place in Britain to live for just crime in general. It's kind of does tie in with so obviously I've got Ray Morton's book ready to come out at some point this year, and he said to me, or he says in the book actually, he says, so he was a detective sergeant, and so he was far busier than anywhere in Great Britain. So when he went to Cleveland Police in, it was maybe 1989, basically they really earned the money, and what we on now, 35 years on, and if anything, it's getting worse. It's I was in Brixton last week. I'm so familiar with Whitechapel, Bethnal Green, Marlens, Stepney, but and they're kind of our rough places. But I'd be more on my guard and more vigilant, if you like, than I would be in the town centre of Middlesbrough than like where I was the other week in Brixton. It's just getting worse. It's just a place which absolutely oozes violence in the air. I don't know whether it's something in the water up here. I don't know whether it's something in the Palmos. Maybe it's the smog, but doesn't seem to be getting any better. In fact, it's just literally getting worse. But as I said, I've slept rough, various places, South London, West London, North London, East London, several times, and I can just get on and do it. But if someone said to me, go and do, go and hang around the town centre, if my son, who's coming up for 17, wanted to start going out drinking, I just wouldn't be in Teesside. I just would not be comfortable, and it's just getting worse. It really, really is. That programme, I actually knew one or two people on it, and you're just like, wow. It's that obviously alcohol is a problem, as everywhere, but Middlesbrough issues in particular just has that bit of badness about the place, and it's quite alarming and concerning that it's actually getting worse. Let us know your thoughts. I mean, I am, as I said, I spent so much time in London the last 10 years or something. I've probably been there twice a year for many years. And I've been around the places, and I'm not exaggerating by any, state of the imagination when I say I would be more on edge around Teesside. Hanging around places like Albert Road, Linthorpe Road, Southfield Road, when everyone's out and drinking, and at times people can just be literally walking about, kicking bus stops and gangs, and it is it's food for thought. It is really scary. As I said, it's just literally getting worse. But let us know your thoughts. I forget what the programme's called. It's been on Channel 5 every week for a couple of weeks. But yeah, it's not a good look for Teesside.